there is anything like a perfect running shoe, this is as close as it gets. These shoes are easily the best running shoe in the market right now. I do not understand why they are not more widely known or used by runners. I have tested and reviewed a good number of the best racers from the biggest brands, and none of them holds a touch to this in terms of performance. Now, I'm not just promoting these shoes because these guys don't even know me. I don't know them, but their work speaks for itself. And my allegiance is to runners because this is going to give them the experience that so many runners have been yearning to. You know, what I experienced running in these shoes, I wish that so many other runners can also enjoy that. And that's why I took my time to make this review. Hello people, welcome back to the Running Dog channel where we dive deep into everything running and running related. Today I'm doing my full performance review of these shoes, the Qiaodan Feiying Plaid professional running shoes for men. So guys, it's about 5 a.m. here in Saudi Arabia. Today I'm doing the final test on these shoes, Qiaodan Feiying Pro. I've been running in these shoes now for almost a week. I've done about 48 kilometers in them, but they've all been in distances of 10, 8, and 12 kilometers. So in order to do my final test on them before I do my full performance review, I want to go on a long run test. So I'm heading out now for a half marathon. My final test on this. I've had an excellent experience running in these shoes so far because these are marathon shoes. In order for me to have a full balanced view on how it can perform in a marathon, I have to put them on at least a half marathon run. So this morning I'm ready. My regular pre-run coffee is here. My water for the half marathon. Of course, it gets so hot these days, so I can't do that distance without water. Morning coffee boost. And now we are ready. So guys, see you after the run. The sun wakes up before us these days. So, if you really want to go on the run, I think I should have woken up probably around 4 a.m. so that by 6 I should have been done. Because by 7 it's already so hot. But by and large, I'm still having a good time. Guys, I'm at 11 kilometers now, enjoying my run in this, man. These shoes are delivering once again to the fullest. Awesome guys. The grip is great, the bounce is amazing, the comfort is next level. Guys, this is the real deal. So guys, I've come to the end of my run. 21 kilometers dusted. My personal best in a half marathon before now was 1 hour and 54 minutes and 50 seconds. And that was in the winter, the best condition to run in Saudi Arabia. Now today, I smashed that PB in the heat of the summer in this shoe. I did 21.03 kilometers in 1 hour, 51 minutes and 25 seconds at an average pace of 5 minutes, 18 seconds per kilometer. And that is not all. Okay, you know, for years I've been pursuing a sub 25 5K, which had proven very difficult. On my first run in these shoes, I was able to beat that. I made 25 kilometers in about 24 minutes and 3 seconds or thereabouts, at an average pace of 4 minutes, 48 seconds per kilometer. So twice I have made a PB in these shoes. And that is no coincidence. You know, that goes to show how good these shoes are. And mind you, I have quite a good number of elite big brand shoes in my collection. I have the Vaporfly 3, I have the Adios Pro 3, Viet Nitro Elite, Refuerce Rebel, Takumi Sen 9, you know, and these are shoes that I have run in again and again and again. These are clearly the most explosive running shoes that I have tested so far by a good margin. I don't know if there's a limit to how responsive a shoe can be, but at some point, the response from these shoes kind of felt illegal. Running in these shoes was like bouncing off a trampoline. They made running so effortless. I can't praise these enough, man. Awesome shoes. Making running so effortless. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me summarize a few things. But before that, once again, I ask you to please click the subscribe button. It helps the channel to grow. And if you like the content, also like the video so that the YouTube algorithm can show this video to more people. Although I've made a preliminary review of these shoes, which you can also see in my channel where I talked about all the other details. I'll just summarize them quickly here. Starting with the feet. They fit true to size. Both the shoe length and toe box width were just perfect. So just go true to size and you will not be disappointed. I got my usual size here, size 11, and they were just perfect. The lockdown in these shoes are awesome. Both the midfoot lockdown and the heel lockdown were on point. So running in these shoes, I did not experience any heel slippage at all. And then the cushion. The midsole consists of this foam, the Kung Fu Pro, which has proven to be one of the best foams that I have tested in a running shoe so far. Super light, explosive, super comfortable. Well, from the website, I gathered that these have 37 millimeters in the heel, 30 in the forefoot with a 7 millimeter heel to toe drop. Now, this strikes an excellent balance for both heel, midfoot, forefoot strikers. This completely cushioned the ride in any phase of running. Midfoot, heel, forefoot striking, the cushion was just perfect. And did I mention that these shoes on the scale weigh 234 grams in men's US size 11? And that is just super lightweight shoe. And when you combine this with the response, this on feet felt super light. I didn't even feel like there was anything on the feet. The arch support was on point. And now when we talk about comfort, these guys took the comfort to the next level. There's no hard parts to these shoes. Of course, if you look at it, they only have one TPU here, which is not even too firm. The rest of these shoes are just pure softness. The upper is nice and soft, super breathable. The insole is soft, the midsole is super soft. So the underfoot feel of these shoes is just smooth, nice, and silky. I will tell you that they are the most comfortable shoes that I've run in. No stress or strain on the feet. The cushion and the bounce, as well as the transition, made running in these shoes so effortless. I was just cruising along. Everything was on point. I have not enjoyed the run like I did in these shoes today, despite running at a much faster rate than I did in so many other shoes. And that takes me to another point which I also like to talk about my running shoes, the protection of the feet from the stress of running. These were also super on point. The feet were relaxed, the joints were good, both my ankles and my knees, the muscles felt good. This alleviated most of the stress of running. I finished 21 kilometers in this and my feet felt like someone that just came back from a 10-kilometer stroll. These were just what I have been looking for in a running shoe. And the best part is that no matter what you put these shoes on, they answer you. Not like some other shoes when they say, okay, you get the best out of this when you are running very fast, or you get the best out of them when you are running so slow. These gave the best in every run. The only thing is that I'm not sure that I expect this to be at its best with hundreds of kilometers in them. I've done 68 kilometers in them, and they look good. The right leg is perfect, and there's not even any significant crease on the foam. But the left leg is where I get a little scratch, on the exposed foam, which you can see here. So I think these shoes might be able to give a decent distance at peak performance for a racer. This is not a daily trainer. This is not built like a tank, which you see in daily trainers. This is fine-tuned for performance. When you want to go out there and hit a PB like I did twice in these shoes, that's the shoes that you get. Truth be told, they may not last as long as the Vaporfly or the Adios 3 will, but for a racer, if I can pay half the price and get the service that I'm getting out of this shoe, then of course they are worth every dime that I paid for them. For my next marathon, when I'll be trying to hit a sub 4-hour full marathon, these are definitely the shoes that I'm going to have on my feet. Although I'm still waiting for my Alpha Fly 3, that's the only other shoe which I think may have a potential to challenge this, but I have not tested yet. But for now, these shoes here are the most explosive shoes that I have had on my feet. The only place that I may say that these shoes are not the best is in terms of stability. All the softness of this midsole, I think, made the lateral stability not as great as it should have been. I believe that this increased width of this shoe is also to compensate for the softness. For neutral runners, I don't think you are going to experience any issues. But of course, if you have stability issues, you may need to reconsider. So guys, that's it from me about these shoes. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you in the next one.